Thank you. Okay, they took the machine off. My chains and binders are hidden. All I gotta do now is rehook to the trailer. And normally it does not take more than like 8-10 times, you know? I'm really efficient. This is eastern part of Canada. Very cold here. Well, like 25 F. It was -3, but it feels colder. Okay, PTO on. I'm told to sit tight. Was the actual expression dispatch used? Sit tight, because they were working on something from Ontario, but if that does not work, they will maybe find me something out of here, out of the eastern Canada. So I'm sitting tight, and there's nowhere to park in that little town where I was dropping out that TAPV. Like, there's signs everywhere, even lanes. You know, there was a big mall, well, not a mall, but a grocery store with hold on. There was a, no, I cannot do that because there's always this, you see this light? Like the camera always exposes. Anyway, you like my hat? Uzbek, if somebody's not familiar. A guy who bought my truck. Now I look like Yuri Nikulin, famous clown in Russia. So a guy who bought my Yellow International in New Jersey, he was from Uzbekistan originally, and he gave me this hat. You know, very nice guy. He was so happy. He liked my truck, and he was, and he knew I was taking good care of it because he was a subscriber. He was watching my videos. I forgot his name, and we stayed in touch for a while, and then I changed my phone number. He called me a few times, and yeah, that was quite a trip. If you look back at my older videos, that's when I bobtailed to New Jersey, just outside of New York City, and then he gave me a ride to the to that big terminal, which actually later I used when I went to New York City for that photo conference. So he dropped me off at that big bus terminal. I forgot what it's called. And I took a bus, and it was like $80 back to Canada. And the bus dropped me off in downtown Toronto. And I just missed a local bus that was going west to Cambridge, Ontario. And the next one was like 2 hours away, so I got a taxi cab. And the distance from downtown Toronto to my home area, let's say, was like, I don't know, 50 miles. The guy charged me, I think it was like $250 Canadian. Whereas the bus 500 miles from New York City to Toronto was $85 US. But that was quite a trip. So that guy gave me, this is the memory. So I've had this hat, a traditional Uzbek hat, since I sold my yellow truck. And what I wanted to say is that, yeah, there was nowhere to park over there, and they told me to sit tight, and so I cannot go any further because there's like a bypass. Let me switch the screen. Yeah, this is I-10. I don't know, it's not I, it's just, Freeway 10. And people are flying by. Like, what do you estimate the speed is of these people? Just as a kind of like tip, I'll tell you that the speed limit here on this particular stretch is 45 miles per hour. Look at this guy. So 70 kilometers an hour. There's signs everywhere, like because this is a big junction. There's this see those two signs up ahead. One of them on the left says 30 west, and the one on the right says 30 east and 20 east. So if you stay left in the two lanes where the car went, you go to western part of Quebec, and you can catch I-87 going south into New York State. And if you stay right the way that white truck went, you can go towards Quebec City. That's 30 east. And so yeah, I'm sitting here. You see that triangle? That's me. So I came, that's Highway 10, and now that bridge over there, yeah, the way this guy is going, flying rather, that's this 30. Come on, focus. Yeah, okay. This is 30. Okay, I cannot see my pen. This is 30, goes like this, and then yeah, see, it goes like this, then you cross the water here, and then you catch, that's R20, that's already a real freeway, and then that's the border. See, where's that? Yeah, you probably can see this line over here. That's the border, and that's already, you see, 20 turns into 401. So 401 means that's English speaking Canada, Ontario. Okay, I got the camera mounted on my steering wheel. Look, ma, no hands. Yeah, someone was asking about my mother. Yeah, she's doing well after the stroke. She can talk, everything's fine, right? And she just turned 80. So very happy for her. So everything is good on that front. And my birthday is coming up in January, so send me presents, birthday wishes. The fan mail address is in the About Me page. No, I'm just kidding. I don't need any presents. I already got all the presents for myself, which the two main presents this Christmas season for me was, because you know, since another guy was asking, how's your family dealing with you being away from home all the time? How's my family dealing with me being away from home? Well, first of all, that's easy. I don't have a home and I don't have a family, right? So no one gets upset, you know, nobody cares. The only people that care is my local Starbucks, where they know me by name. And when I'm going away, like now, I was away for 2 weeks, right? And then I come back, they still remember, oh, Serge, Grande Americano, right? And sometimes I just like to throw them off, you know, otherwise they get too comfortable. I say, no, can I have a tall chai, you know, Oprah chai? Oh, all right. I play these games with them because I don't, these people, you know, the Starbucks girls, and they have amazing memory, you know, like they remember your face, and most of the time you order the same thing, you know, and they look at you and they say, wait, Americano, right? And I say, yeah, you got me. By the way, I stopped here. See, everything is in French. See? I guess that's the name of the Couche-Tard, I think, cafe. I think it's hot, always hot, very hot. Taste or tasty. Over here, I don't know what this is. M-O-Y-E-N. Moyen. Probably it means this is mine. So like you go and fill up the coffee, then you go pay. See. This is mine. Oh wow, look, there's something in English here. Oh, okay. Over here, look, it says attention short, right? Well, actually, it's not attention, I think it's attention, so that's French. Caution, hot. I know this. So it's kind of like, you know, like I said before, when you come here, after a while, even though I cannot speak, but it's all like situational French, you know, because I know what kind of like words I see in a similar situation on a sign in Ontario, and I see the same situation. The guy just passed like, I don't know, 30 centimeters away from me. I'm parked 1.5 meters away from the lane, and the speed limit is 70. The guy's flying like 100k an hour, 60 miles an hour, not watching. I really want to get out of here. But anyway, and I went there, I just, you know, there was nothing, I wanted to get tea, but I see they have a big machine, like it's just a gas station, but in Canada, I mean, in Quebec, I really urge you guys to visit here, like especially, well, Americans, you know, people from other parts of the world. It's a very beautiful province, not in winter. In winter it's bad, you know, it's like, because it's so much, it's far to the north, like Ontario is southwest, so Ontario is always warmer. Over here it's like, for example, now there's snow on the ground. In Ontario there was just like 2 snowflakes, you know. But this is far more to the north than Ontario, so the best time to visit here, I would say, it's either spring or summer. But what I wanted to say, and this is just an example, is that Quebec is very serious about food, and like restaurants are amazing. The food it's so much better than in any other part of Canada, you know. It's like real gourmet experience. And just this, so it's a simple gas station. I go inside, they have this machine, and it has like 20 buttons, you know, like they had a regular like a thermos with coffee, right, already there. But then I look at this machine and it looks expensive, all shiny and glistening, and there's a whole bunch of choices on the touch screen, and of course it's all in French, and the only word I recognize is espresso. Wait a second. And I look to the right for hot water, a red tap, and I know right away, I see that, hey, I can make Americano. So I asked the lady, I said, espresso, can I get espresso? And she, si, oui. Wait, I said, oui, yeah, oui. Si, it's Spanish, oui. And I said, how much is this? And she says something in French, and then she says like this. So like this, okay, so that tells me how much water I want, because I want it upside down. I want to put water first, it's much tastier. So I go fill up with water like this, and then I put it under the tap, click espresso. Real espresso starts dripping, like, you know, like a Starbucks, you know. Just only you do it yourself. And then one shot was like this, and I pushed another one, and it went up, and it was like delicious, you know, like the same beautiful taste of espresso based coffee, which tastes so much better than regular coffee. And I went to the counter and I said, 2 espressos and hot water. And she said, okay. But just an example, a regular gas station has espresso, you know. You will not see this in Ontario at a small gas station. That's what I'm saying. So Quebec is serious about food. Food, drinks is delicious. And by the way, every gas station sells spirits, just like in the States. Everywhere you go, there's wine, beer, you know, like, I decided to quit drinking again, just to compete with my brother, who quit, like, I forgot, like 10 years ago. And he's always kind of like joking about this, you know, like, so when are you gonna, you know, give your body a boost? Because, you know, I'm 9 years older than him, so I thought, you know what, maybe I should do it. So no more spirits for Uncle Sergei. Now, what the heck is happening? Someone is emailing me like crazy. UPS delivery notification. Right? Okay, yeah, I got those 2 lenses and now I'm returning them, getting something else. Like, keep it on the mix up things a little bit. And so I asked them to notify me when it's delivered. And I just got, it's funny, it's like 45 miles from Cambridge to Mississauga. And I sent it Wednesday. They charged me $45 for ground UPS. And it's delivered today, Friday. 45 miles in 2 days. I should have rented a bicycle, and just drove to Mississauga. It'd be quicker. Okay, just got off the phone with the boss. They're working on something out of Ontario for me. Basically, there's nothing here. That's always the problem, coming this part of Canada. So I have the green light to drive back. So hopefully I'll be loading either tomorrow or Monday. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, boys and girls. And please be good this Christmas.